Howdy folks, how are y'all doing? Cub here, and welcome back to our Tekkit Legends Let's Play and Learn Together adventure. Now, if you live in the States, you'll know that today is a very important day for our country's founding, although you might not know the true origins of it because of all the revisionist history going on, but I digress. Today is Thanksgiving, and whether you live in the States or live outside, and maybe you don't participate in it, I would highly encourage you to just spend the day being grateful and thankful for all the wonderful things you have in your life. And hey, if you are American, you ought to be celebrating with your family, so get off this computer and at least go prep for Black Friday or do something other than watch YouTube videos. But while you're here, don't leave yet, because I do have an episode for you. Now, I don't want to spend the whole day here, so we're just going to do a quick little task, something I've been meaning to do for a while now, and we finally can actually do, and we'll get to that in just a second. First off, I present to you Quarry 1.1? Yeah, I guess so. So I've moved the quarry. It's over here. It's digging now. And I capped where we had the quarry originally. As you can see, the grass is finally starting to grow in. And it was a bit more awkward than I had imagined. I kind of started this one over here and then started work on this one and immediately wished I hadn't put that one there. Because dealing with, like, giant mountains is kind of hard when you're trying to blend land back together. But I don't think this is too painfully obvious, is it? Once the grass grows in, that'll look completely natural. Maybe not, but maybe I don't care anymore. Maybe this is close enough. Oh man, geez. You know what's difficult? You know what's really difficult is flying around with this jetpack. It's great. And early game, it's been really useful for me, but I think the time has finally come for us to upgrade to the next level of our flying tech. Now, what else can I show you guys while I'm out here? Oh, you might have noticed I placed a few project tables and transmutation tables around to make crafting easier when I'm out and about out here, because that became a little bit annoying. So we got those placed around the base in various strategic locations. Zombies? No, none in there. Kind of worried we'd get zombies in there, but hello. Now, I hope you guys liked that little mini episode I did. I'm thinking about doing a few more of those kind of in between episodes when I think of little projects. And this one here has been working great for me. Now, how are we doing? Now, I want to show you guys something crazy. Obviously, we're not going to be getting, like, a whole bunch of stuff out of here anymore. Not until the quarry really starts to hit pay dirt. Check this out. This thing is almost full. Like, all the hoppers, this hopper and all the hoppers beneath it are almost full. That's crazy. That means we have... well, we definitely have more than enough EMC and more than enough fuel to keep us going for quite a while. Speaking of EMC, the item we're building today is going to require a lot of it. Many of you probably know where this is going. I want to be able to fly better, and we can do that with Swiftwolf's Rending Gale. This thing is amazing. It shoots lightning at nearby mobs. That's pretty cool, you have to admit. Not sure how. I was fiddling around with it in my test world and I couldn't get it to work correctly. But as you see, it's pretty expensive, but we definitely have the EMC. It's going to require an iron band, some feathers, and some dark matter. The iron band is just iron around some lava. We can get that real quick. In fact, let's just go ahead and... oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me. A bucket? You can get a bucket? Can I transform it into a bucket of lava? Oh no, folks, this just got complicated. Right, so if I combine it... no, we can't do that. No. No. We're going on an adventure, folks. A very short adventure. In fact, I know exactly where we can get lava because we got lava there before. I want y'all to think back. Think way back. Think back to a glorious time. Probably episode 2, I think it was. 1 or 2. Where we had to go get some lava. No, we had to go get some obsidian. But we found some lava out here. And I'm willing to bet there's still some left. I'm really not liking this little bump. I'm gonna have to maybe I'll work on it in another time. Try to make a slightly more natural flow. It's something I'll worry about later. In the meantime, if you're wondering, all that's hollow. I didn't actually fill in the quarry because I've got plans for it in the future. I've got lots of plans. I kind of talked about this. I think it was the last episode, the last full episode at least. I've been planning into the future because I want to make sure I've got a very clear path for everything I do in this series moving forward. So we get a little bit of lava, and we only need 1 bucket because, of course, we can throw that bucket into the transmutation table and get more lava as we go. And in fact, now that I'm thinking about it, we probably don't even have to go inside to finish this task. We can do it right out here, which would make more sense anyway, since there's a lot of free open space to test flying. And I just happen to have a project table and a transmutation tablet and another down there by the quarry. So there we go. That's pretty good. Now, I don't know if I've mentioned this, but the transmutation table, all of the data for all the items you have is kept inside of a player file, not in the transmutation table itself. So you can put these all throughout the world or carry one with you, and you'll always have all of your stuff. So there we go. We've got our lava, and I think it was one of those and a bunch of iron, so we'll go ahead and grab some iron. And I like this. Maybe we should do more crafting outside. It's sort of like when you go and you have like a day where you can work outside in the nature Ah, it's relaxing. It's wonderful. So we're going to need feathers. Get a stack of those. Why not? Throw these things back in here. Now here comes dark matter. Dark matter is not difficult to build. It's just very, very involved. So we're going to have some coal. Quite a bit of it. I think 4 pieces of coal. Ah, that's not going to be enough, is it? We'll go ahead and grab 4 for now. And, oh, you know what? I just realized we already have Aether Analysis fuel. I forgot we built that before. So we just need to surround Aether Analysis fuel around a diamond to get one of these. So what is that? 8. So we're going to need not quite 64. Actually, let's see, 8. Okay, we'll hold on to the 64 while we've got it. We'll get our diamonds. And I don't have a block. Okay, well, we'll make a block of diamonds. Phooey, we can do that. There we go, block of diamonds. And we'll throw these back in here. We'll teach that to the system. We're going to need 4 of these, I believe. Yeah, 1, 2, 3 makes 4. This is actually a really simple recipe. The only thing that's difficult about it is the price. That's what makes it so difficult. Boom. So we've got our 4 pieces. All that matters. You know, get the pun. Get it? Because it's dark matter. Oh man, I can't believe we've already got dark matter. I can't remember how long it took me to get this in Tekkit Classic. Pretty sure I didn't get it that quickly. So now we can get more if we need it. And I believe we just combine the rest of these together in a very simple recipe that I might be able to remember off the top of my head. Although I do think I'm putting the feathers and the dark matter in the wrong position. Sure I am. Very common for me. Look at that. Swiftwolf's Rending Gale. Awesome. So we'll throw our feathers back in there. And we can't fly... Well, we have our jetpack on, so we can fly with it. I was going to say we can't fly with it just now. And look, we can wear a backpack full time now because we don't need the jetpack anymore. As you can see, it does not work. So back in Tekkit Classic, there was a bug that allowed you to fly with this thing no matter what. That bug has obviously been patched in Project E. And so what we have to do is you can get fuel. You could get, say, some coal. Put that in your inventory. I say, give me the coal back. Let's just try that again. Let's put the coal in our inventory. And you can use that to fly. But it will eventually burn the coal up, and you probably don't want to do that. Your best option is going to be to get a Klein Star, which I just passed up. Fill it with some EMC, and it'll use that as sort of a mobile battery. Then we just double tap, and look at that. You're pretty much flying creative style. I'll show you something else it can do. Now, it's said that we could use it to blast enemies, but I'm not sure how to do that. What I do know is if we right-click... Look at this, it creates a force field around us that pushes things away. So imagine you're trying to do some mining in the nether. Immediately you can see how useful this will be when you're dealing with pigmen, or I guess in this case, pigs. What is it with my Minecraft series and pigs? But look at that. Goodbye, piggies. You can't get near me. You can't touch me. Awesome. Alrighty, folks, well, it's getting dark, and for some reason I can't quite get any of the extra functions that I know this ring has to work. We're not gonna worry about that for right now though, because the main reason we wanted this isn't to launch things into the sky. It's to repel pigmen while we're doing some building in the nether, and of course to fly. Now I wonder if I could... Oh, here we go. Hold on. If I'm flying, can I shoot things? No. As I was saying, though, what we mainly want this thing for... Oh, I should probably mention you also don't take any fall damage when you're holding Swiftwolf's Rending Gale, so you can just drop right out of the sky. And that means we can now use our backpack, which is currently getting charged and should be keeping our tools charged. It's not, but if we use our tools real quick... Come on, let's fly. If we use our tools, it'll charge them up. So that's a bit of an odd quirk there with this one. But whatever. Now, the Klein Star will, of course, drain out pretty quickly. And we want it to be able to fly. We want to be able to fly for a pretty substantial amount of time. So what we're going to do is we're going to upgrade our Klein Star to the next level. And we talked about this when we did sort of the mini Klein Star episode. We'll get our Klein Star Zwei, I think, maybe. We'll fill it up, and that'll allow us to fly a little bit further. And we could upgrade it again later if we need to. But we now effectively have creative flight without an electric jetpack. And it's much better, and it's going to make building a whole lot easier. It's pretty much like building in creative mode. But let's kind of pan back here. You guys get a nice little look at the base in the moonlight. Ooh, yeah, look at that. I'm kind of going for an ancient dwarven fortress look here with all of these rails. Although, I guess all these runways would be underground in an ancient dwarven fortress. Anyway, I've gone on too long. This is a short Thanksgiving special. I don't know why I took a screenshot there, but look, you've watched it. We've got our Klein Star for the future, which is going to come in real handy. We've got our Swiftwolf's Rending Gale for the future. We can go put our electric jetpack away. Now go spend some time with the family. I'm telling you right now, even if you're not in the US, you don't celebrate Thanksgiving, don't let this moment pass. Be appreciative for the small things you have, or the big things, or the in-between things. And of course, thank you to all of you guys. You all have helped make the past couple of months on my channel absolutely phenomenal. I've gotten more views in the past couple of months than I've had in a really long time. So I appreciate all the support y'all are giving me, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye. I finished it. It is gigantic. Yeah, he's not even fitting into frame over here on my other camera. That's how big he is. He's just... Hello. Size comparison? Is he... Yeah. Yeah. He's bigger than my head.